5 signs you've met someone from a previous life. There are certain moments in our lives where we find people whom we have never met before in our lives, and yet we have a very strong connection to them as if they were a long-lost friend of ours. This kind of connection exists only with people that you've met in a previous lifetime, which makes sense as to why you both get along so well with one another. There are a lot of strange coincidences in life, and who is to say that you have not lived some of these coincidences before? It is important to recognize when you have found someone that shares the same kind of energy as you do. The reason why you should continue seeing these people will only put you in shock and awe as to how much more you both have in common. Keep these 5 indications in mind that you may have already met this person in different lifetime. 1. You lose track of time with them. One of the most obvious indications that mean that you have met this person in a different lifetime is that you lose all conception of time and the days just suddenly become a blur whenever you are with this person. You have spent so much time with them already that it's almost like you've done this a million times before. Every single conversation and everything that you both do together just seems to make you both want to escape the world. It's easy to be around them, and it's more than easy to spill your guts to them too. 2. You know the other person like the back of your hand. Another pretty major indication that you have already met this person in another lifetime is that you are able to read them like backhand of your hand. There are subtle movements that you pick up on, as well as little gestures that they thought you'd never see. It's easy for you to tell when this person is not feeling like themselves, or simply if they are just in a pretty rotten mood for the day. There may also be other time where you feel as if they can read your mind, or that you know exactly what they want in that exact moment in time. 3. You both just click. One of the biggest indications is when you meet someone and suddenly you just click together automatically, as if you were far apart for some reason until just now. Only then did you feel complete. This doesn't happen every single time, but when it does, it's a pretty magical experience. When you are able to just click with someone on everything you say and do, just proves that you both have done this many times before in a previous lifetime. Almost like picking up where you both left off and then beginning again on some other brand new adventure together. 4. Have a hard time bottling your emotions around them. Another huge indication that you have met this person in a previous lifetime is that you cannot contain any of your emotions for them. There is simply no other way for you to express yourself other than unleashing every single bit of you upon them. They feel similarly and return a gesture just as much as you do. There may even come a time where you both start crying for no reason at all, but just to enjoy each other's company and letting yourselves cry together as if you haven't seen them in a really long time. It's also hard for you to not express what you are feeling to them, otherwise it hurts you deeper than any other kind of pain in that moment in time. 5. An overwhelming sense of home. You could be a million miles away from your actual home, but nothing ignites a spark deep within yourself more than looking into their eyes and feeling as if you were already home all along. This kind of connection is hard to find in just anyone, so being able to feel a sensation of belonging just by looking at them is a pretty big indication that you've met this person in a previous lifetime. This person understands everything about you and wants to do everything in their power to make sure that you are happy. Hopefully this has given you some clarification on some of your close friends as well as partners. You should always be on the lookout for the next person you may have already met before in another lifetime. Even if you aren't looking for them, they will find you sooner rather than later.